I'd like to state that no Brainees or insects were harmed in the making of this program, and that none of the training you're about to see be attempted unless under expert supervision.
8 Brainees, 1 challenge. To use complex mass of 100 billion cells we call brain for chance to win Brain-Jitsu Black Brain Belt. This is Brain-Jitsu. Born in Lancashire, trained in Japan, with mind as sharp as samurai sword, he is Brain Master. He is the sensei.
Konnichiwa, and welcome to Brain-Jitsu. Mental training specially designed to boost brain power and focus. My trainees, or Brainees, have been following a basic programme of training in the comfort of their own home. A brain-boosting routine of exercise, sleep, and enough fruit and veg to stock a greengrocers.
The training, it made me feel really good about myself. I felt more confident.
I'm not sure if I'm going to win the black belt because I think some people might have trained harder than me. I'm quite good in all subjects and I'm an all-rounder basically.
Now my Brainees must put their training into practice by testing a part of the brain we use every day.
Level 1, yellow bolt.
Take a look at this crowd of people. Can you spot the woman in the red jumper?
Spotted, eh? Congratulations! You've just used your occipital lobes. This area, the seeing part of our brain, allows us to recognise and separate images from each other.
The 7 Brainees who use their occipital lobes the best will be allowed to enter my Brain-Jitsu dojo, where their training will continue.
The one who fails will be left outside. Oh, feel the burn.
Enter the dojo!
Brainees must first answer 4 questions by counting coloured shapes on the board in front of them. Get the questions right and they'll be left with a 4-digit code, which they must then use to unlock a piece of brain and secure their place in the dojo. But with only 7 pieces of brain and 8 Brainees, one of either Rajkumar, Petra, Amin, Ella, Alfie, Ruby, Kobina or Danielle will be left outside and eliminated. The tension is mounting higher than a Tokyo skyscraper as the 4 questions are revealed. How many blue triangles are there? How many blue rectangles are there? How many 3-sided green shapes are there? How many 4-sided white shapes are there? The answer our Brainees are looking for is 1, 2, 2, 9. Petra is first off her stool with twin Ruby following close behind. Could both the sisters have got the code right? Soon, there's 1 Brainee to each piece of brain, but Alfie is still working out the answer. Will his dream of the dojo have ended so soon? Udon noodles! Petra has cracked the code already and takes pole position. Her occipital lobes must have been firing on all cylinders. For twin Ruby, though, it's time for another try. Don't forget, the code our Brainees are looking for is 1229, as there is 1 blue triangle, 2 blue rectangles, 2 3-sided green shapes and 9 4-sided white shapes. Danielle, Amin and Raj take 2nd, 3rd and 4th place. And there's sisterly smiles all round when Ruby slots in her piece of brain. Alfie and Ella both trying their codes while Kobina looks cool, calm and collected as he waits patiently on his stool. You can see Ella's frustration. And Alfie's got it wrong again. So Kobina gets his chance, which pays off. So it's now just Ella and Alfie left to battle it out for that yellow piece of brain and their place in the dojo. Ella clearly under pressure. That correct code one more time is 1229. Alfie waiting patiently as Ella has another go. Has he been pipped to the post? That's it, Ella's in and Alfie's out. So, as 7 enter the dojo for a chance to survive 6 more grueling levels of brain training, for Alfie, the dream of the black brain belt has ended before it even started.
I'm feeling sad now because I wanted to get in the higher stage and get the black belt. I think Kobina will win because he's more clever than others.
So, with 6 levels to go, Petra, Danielle, Amin, Raj, Ruby, Kobina and Ella have entered the dojo and achieved the first of their coloured brain belts.
Now I'm so relieved that I got through. Dojo, here we come. There is kind of a lot of pressure now that I came first because now I have to lead the way.
I felt so relieved that I'm not out first round.
Brain-Jitsu.
In this next level of training, things are going to get really hard.
Level 2, orange belt.
We do things every day without even thinking, like brushing your teeth. But, haha, you try brushing them using the hand you wouldn't normally use. See how you get on? If you manage to do that, you're using part of your brain that deals with problem solving, the frontal lobes. And that's what level 2 is all about. Taking something you normally do without thinking and doing it differently. Work it! To prepare them for using their frontal lobes in the next challenge, my Brainees are gonna need some training.
The room of mental nourishment.
The room of mental nourishment is where our young hopefuls will train their brains to help them progress to the next levels of the dojo. The more serious our Brainees take the training, the better prepared they'll be for the challenges that lie ahead. And in level 2, that challenge is all about getting their brains to think in a new way.
Brain training. Take it in turns to call out the action on your cards. Everyone has to do the opposite.
Start from that side.
Keep tongue in mouth.
This exercise makes our Brainees work their frontal lobes, as they have to think in a new way about something they would do normally without thinking.
Left knee up.
Watch your balance, Ella.
Okay.
Touch mouth with right hand. Touch left shoulder.
Pole position Petra's command seems to have foxed twin Ruby, so it's time for a training tip.
Tip: don't rush. Pause for 2 seconds to think before you react.
You need to listen to that one.
Both arms down.
Look happy.
You two aren't supposed to be smiling.
Stand up.
If you want to work your frontal lobes at home, why not try this exercise with your whole family? It's great fun and it will help improve your all-round focus.
Who do you think was the best out of this whole training round? Ruby. Ruby, I reckon.
I don't think I was, because I got my left and my right mixed up, which is yeah, a bit embarrassing.
Who do you think's gonna get kicked out in the next round?
Maybe Ella, because she might...
Oh, that's trash. No.
I don't agree with that because I've got the tip and that's going to take me all the way.
Ella seems eager to prove Danielle wrong. Can she make it through the next challenge? The group thought Ruby was strong, but she disagreed. Will the majority rule, or will sister pole position Petra beat her again? There's only one way to find out. It's time for our Brainees to really put their training to the test. Guardian of the dojo and task adjudicator the Shihan will now demonstrate the level 2 challenge.
Countdown box pop.
Brainees are all given a time, say 12 seconds. They must then squat down inside the box as soon as Shihan bang gong. Start counting. Then, when they think time is up, must jump out of a box. Brainee or Brainees closest to target time will go through to next level. Brainees continue like this until only one remain and is eliminated from dojo.
For the first round, our Brainees have to count to 23 seconds. If you want to play along at home and give your frontal lobes a workout, shut your eyes on the gong. Start counting up to 23, then open them when you think the time is up. To make this even harder, the she-han is banging about on a bucket. In the dark confines of their boxes, with no point of reference, our Brainees really have to focus on thinking about time passing in a totally new way. But who got it right? And how close were you to that 23 seconds? Well, if you opened your eyes when Danielle, Petra, Kobina and Ella popped up, then congratulations, because they were all spot on 23 seconds and 4 advanced to level 3. Eager Ella obviously pleased to get through and prove Danielle wrong. No high five for her. Now just Amin, Raj and Ruby are left to battle it out for the final 2 orange brain belts. Next timing, 15 seconds. Why not count again yourself at home when the gong sounds? That was like some weird coloured box Mexican wave, wasn't it? But who was closest to the 15 seconds? If you agreed with Amin's timing, then you would also go through to the next level, which means either Raj or Ruby will be out of the dojo. Final round, 34 seconds. Close your eyes if you want to play at home. Pole position Petra's got her eyes closed, clearly willing her sister to make it through. Ella has her fingers crossed. Wonder who that's for. Ooh, Raj and Ruby wait nervously for the verdict. They both know it's tighter than a sumo's waistband. So, Raj is in and Ruby, who doubted her abilities in the training, is out. Oh, she's gutted. And it looks like twin sister Petra is too.
Walk of eternal regret.
I am disappointed that I got out so early. I found the counting difficult. You think you're going too fast and then you think you're going too slow. It's really complicated. Person who I think is going to win, Amin probably.
With 5 levels left, only Petra, Danielle, Amin, Raj, Kobina and Ella have gained their orange brain belts.
The training was really helpful to me. Counting is really easy when you think about it. If you have to do it on a certain time, it is not as easy as you think.
In the box, I was really, really nervous, and I was like, okay, get through this.
It's a shame Ruby got out because she'd have enjoyed it.
Brain-Jitsu! Brainy, not so brainy.
Who's the clever clogs and whose brain needs a lot more training? Bridges, aren't they brilliant? Well, he thought so. Isambard Kingdom Brunel, Britain's most famous engineer and builder of some of the greatest bridges, tunnels and ships in the world, including this, the Clifton Suspension Bridge in Bristol, which spans over 700 feet. Spantastic! Now, this bridge, the Millennium Bridge, opened in 2000 and cost over 18 million smackaroos. Problem was that people started complaining it was unstable. Some even felt seasick, which led to it being rechristened the Wobbly Bridge. It all turned out okay because the designers went and fixed it. Don't you just love a happy ending? Brainy, Brunel. Not so brainy, Millennium Bridge.
Brain-Jitsu!
Pressure in Brain-Jitsu Dojo rising. Now just 6 young hopefuls remain to compete under watchful eye of Shihan. Kobina, cooler than sushi lollipop. Raj.
I'm confident enough to get that black belt, and I'm looking forward to it.
Amin, who is placed midway in both tasks. Eager Ella.
first task, I didn't do that well. I could have done better, but the second task looks like I've improved.
Danielle, who plays steady game in both tasks. She could be one to watch. And pole position Petra.
My sister and I are pretty even. I think I just got lucky this time.
Challenge is about to get even tougher. Only 2 Brainees will make to final test. Table of Supreme Focus. Where must move ball with power of mind for chance to win Brain-Jitsu Black Brain Belt. It's time for Level 3 Result.
Now, we all like to chat, but did you know that using words to communicate is one of the main reasons why our brains have grown so incredibly powerful? And that having a conversation exercises both halves of the brain. Now, if all that's doing your head in, allow me to explain. Think of it like a football match. A player is focused on his own performance, but the manager, he has to think about all his players.
That's it, Alex! All the way!
It's the same with the brain.
There's the left half, which deals with the details, and there's the right half, which looks at the overall picture. This next level of training strengthens my Brainees' focus by working one half of their brain under pressure. Hey, pump it up!
The room of mental nourishment.
It's our second visit to the room of mental nourishment. Brainees have a choice as to whether they take part or not, but any extra training they do will help them with the next challenge. For level 3, it's communication.
Brain training. Get into pairs. Direct the blindfolded Brainee to stack their blocks using only one hand.
Right, blindfolds on, guys?
So, our Brainees are in pairs. One member of the pair should use the right side of their brain to describe clearly how and where to balance the blocks. The other team should use the left side of their brain to concentrate on those instructions to make the tallest tower possible.
Now pick that one that you've got.
Yeah, the small one. Which way?
You need to be more specific, Ella. Petra wouldn't have to ask you questions if you explain clearly and precisely.
Keep moving.
And it's no good using your hands. She can't see you, remember?
Which of us built the tallest tower?
The boys have done well. For the girls, here's a training tip.
Use short, clear instructions. Imagine yourself hearing them. I think you need to use clearer instructions.
Okay, take that and point.
Put your blindfold
Down. Left.
The key to success is to talk calmly and clearly like cool Kobina.
No, take it off.
Now move.
Right.
Did I do it right?
Yeah,
Are we
left.
the tall?
Which side, Ella? Think about what you're saying. Your instructions are as clear as miso soup.
Okay. No, that's their piece.
We're a bit behind. Oh my god, we got the shortest one. Okay, now pick up.
Oh, for goodness sake, don't panic.
Now grab the next square. Feel a square, no, that one. Okay.
I think we did the best because after every movement, I told Amin to stop so I can check out where he needs to move his hands before he drops the blocks.
I think I would agree with Kobina because he gives short but really good and clear instructions.
So, cool Kobina came out on top, but will he and Amin be together in the next challenge? Will eager Ella learn from her mistakes and stay calm, or will panic set in? Time to find out as our 6 now put their communication training to the test to compete for their green brain belt.
Barrow tip, do maths quick.
This level tests how well our Brainees can communicate. So, our 6 need to be in teams of 2. The chopsticks will decide the pairs. So, we have Amin and Ella, Petra and Raj, Danielle and Kobina, which means that each team has 1 talker and 1 listener from the training.
Quickly as possible, team must tip over 6 barrels containing number that go together to make sum. Pairs need to decide who is guider, who is tipper. As tippers will be blindfolded, they will be relying on guider to help them find barrel. Once all 6 have been tipped, Brainees stop clock by shouting Brain-Jitsu. Quicker they upend barrels, more time to pick up number and make sum. When Brainee happy with answer, hit gong! First 2 teams to work out correct answer will get green belt and advance to next level. one Brainee from losing team will be eliminated.
The key to success here is for the guider to use the right side of their brain to follow their teammates' progress and give them clear instructions. For their partner, it's vital they use the left side of their brain to focus on these instructions and nothing else.
First to put their communication training to the test are Danielle and Kobina.
Going forward. Stop.
Kobina talked and Danielle listened in the training, and they've gone for the same combo here.
Higher. To your right.
Cool Kobina is being clear, calm and collected with his instructions. The right side of his brain must be warmed up from the training.
Let go. Forward.
He might be a little too cool though. You're against the clock, remember?
Hand to your left. Hand up. Tip.
Steady Danielle, using the left side of her brain well, but she must pull harder.
Tip. Brain-Jitsu.
Finally, they're finished in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Now, pole position Petra and Raj.
Forward, forward, left, no, left.
Petra listened and Raj spoke in the training, but they've gone for the opposite combo in this challenge. Will the gamble pay off?
Left, no.
Petra should remember the training and remain as calm and tranquil as a Japanese Zen garden.
Right, left, back a bit, tip. Okay, turn right. Yes, left. No, left.
Raj struggling with his left and right there.
Yeah, yes, tip. Now go
They
left.
may be rushing a little, but at least these two seem aware they're against the clock.
Tip. Brain-Jitsu.
Petra's face a clear mixture of joy and relief. Her team's time is 1 minute 36. Super speedy.
Forward.
Now Ella and Amin.
Put your hand up. Move to the right bit. Up, right, pull.
Eager Ella talked and Amin listened in the training, and the same combo seems to be working here, as they're off to a cracking start.
Now raise your hand up. Right, forward a bit. Yeah, pull, tip.
Ella has clearly taken the training tip on board. The left side of her brain is working well, as she gives clear and concise instructions.
Brain-Jitsu!
Good teamwork there, and a time of 1 minute 40, which means Raj and Petra are first to collect their numbers. These are the numbers our teams are looking for. See if you can work out the sum. Ella and Amin have finished their sum already. Raj and Petra gong next. And steady Danielle and cool Kobina are last to finish. 7 times 2 minus 6 equals 8. They've got the sum right, and so have Raj and Petra. Ella and Amin finished first, but they should have applied the training to their maths, as their sum is wrong. Rushing could mean you're out, but will Ella or Amin be making the walk of eternal regret? It all hangs on the...
Stare off.
With just 1 green belt up for grabs, both Brainees must use all their powers of focus to fight the urge to blink. The first to falter will be eliminated. Blink and you missed it, because it's all over in a matter of seconds. Amin's in, and it's Ayanara to eager Ella. She's out.
Walk of eternal regret.
I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm not very good with staring competitions or anything like that, really. If I were to do it again, I would have taken my time instead of rushing it.
So, with 4 levels left, it's green brain belts for Petra, Danielle, Amin, Raj and Kobina.
Both in the brain training and in the game, my instructions were very clear, and that saved us some time.
There's 5 people left, and I'm pretty confident that I will take that black belt.
The brain training was pretty helpful because it gave us an idea of what we have to do in the next round, and it gave us a really good tip on how to do it.
Brain-Jitsu.
Level 4. Move out!
This 4th level requires our Brainees to master a primitive part of the brain called the amygdala, the area that responds to threat. Oh!
Oh, remember the last time you felt afraid or panicky? Maybe you'd just seen a spider. Well, that feeling was triggered by the old amygdala. Now, stress can make you lose focus. Fact. Which is why my Brainees must train to keep their emotions under control. Prepare to harness the power of the mind.
The room of mental nourishment.
We're back in the room of mental nourishment, and it's time for our 5 remaining green belt holders to overcome fear and stay totally focused.
Brain training. Form a circle. Pass the disgusting drink around the circle, only passing it on when you have said a different colour. After 1 minute, the brainee holding the drink has to drink it.
Oh man, it's disgusting.
The seaweed drink certainly is disgusting, but it's time to play.
Pink,
Red.
Orange.
yellow, green, pink.
Raj repeating his own colour there. He's letting the fear of the drink get to him.
Gold, silver.
Raj, fear leads to pausing, leads to gong, leads to drink, leads to yak.
Oh, okay.
Is it nice?
No, it's not.
Shame.
Training tip time.
Tip. Block out your fears. Do not look at the drink.
I'll start off this time. Blue.
If you practice this technique at home, it will allow you to keep your emotions under control, stop you from panicking and help you focus better in situations like exams.
Red.
Red's been said. Do it again.
What hasn't been said? Turquoise.
Yellow.
Yellow's been said.
Petra is really on it with challenging the others' colours. Maybe memory training would be more appropriate for this lot.
Do it again.
Black.
Indigo.
Black. That's been said as well.
That's another minute, and this time Kobina has to drink. But he takes it like a man.
All the pressure was on me and I didn't know what to say. And before I could say something, the gong went, so I had to end up drinking it.
It's hard to concentrate on something so simple, and basically I put all my effort into trying to find out when people have made mistakes.
So the training tip really helped our Brainees. The real problem was their memory banks, except for pole position Petra, who was a real stickler for the rules, and rightly so. Our 5 must now put their brain training to the test to overcome fear and compete for their blue brain belts. But wait! Before the level 4 challenge can even begin, we discover that Petra is unable to continue, meaning both twins have left the dojo. Under Brain-Jitsu rules, if someone pulls out of the competition, then their place can be taken by the last person to be eliminated. So that's Eager Ella.
I've just found out that I'm back into the dojo, which is really good because I was a bit upset when I got out, so I'm really excited now. I'm a bit scared because I didn't do the training for the next dojo challenge, so we'll have to see.
So, Ella's back in the dojo, and she's even more eager to win. But will her lack of training mean she's unprepared for the challenge ahead? There's only one way to find out.
Creepy crawly word grab.
This level, real test of mind over matter for Brainees, and will push them to really overcome their fear. Underneath the creepy crawlies lie an assortment of letters worth different points. Brainees have just 1 minute to plunge hands into tank and pick out up to 7 letters each. They then have a further minute to make higher scoring word they can.
To do well, my Brainees must block out the signals coming from their amygdala and ignore the creepy crawlies. The quicker they combat their fear, the more time they'll have to pick out the high-scoring letters.
Underneath the pile of mealworms are an extra 5 golden letters. If our Brainees manage to use one in their word, they'll double their score.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Touch me, touch me. What's gonna touch you?
Ella wasn't in the training room, and it shows. Her amygdala is working overtime, and she's in a right flap. Steady Danielle and Amin both using their training well. They both look very focused. And cool Kobina living up to his name. The mealworms don't seem to bother him at all. Raj's scream means he isn't using his training. He should be focusing on the letters and not the yucky mealworms. The gong means that their minute is up, and now our Brainees have another minute to make the longest word they can out of the letters they've collected. Raj has got a few options there. Amin, that M is a W. That's better. See if you can make a word from the anagram on the screen now. So, how have our green belt holders fared?
Tia.
Steady Danielle gets a more than respectable 6 points.
1.
He hasn't won his blue brain belt yet, but with a golden letter doubling his score to 6, Amin certainly has a good chance.
Let.
Will that 3-letter word let Raj sail through to the next round? We'll soon see.
Pen.
With a golden letter, cool Kobina also gets a cool 6 points. Finally, Ella.
No.
No means no win for Ella, just 3 points, which means Danielle, Amin and Kobina have won their blue belts. But for Ella and Raj, it all hangs on the...
Tie-break chopstick challenge!
It's tough but fair. Our Brainees must engage their occipital lobes, the seeing part of the brain, and quickly work out how many chopsticks they see. This is Ella's second crack at a tie-break situation, but will she crack under the pressure once again? Time to reveal our Brainees' answers.
70. 49.
The actual number is... So Ella's answer of 49 was furthest from the correct number of 97 chopsticks. So, Raj is in and Ella is out again.
Walk of eternal regret.
I'm a bit upset because I could have done better. I think the others did have an advantage over me. The two people I think might be getting the black belt are probably Danielle and Raj.
So with only 3 levels to go, Danielle, Amin, Raj and Kobina proudly wear their blue brain belts.
The worms were really disgusting and they smelt really bad.
I'm more confident now that I've gone through so far, so I'm not as nervous as I used to be.
Brain-Jitsu! Brainy, not so brainy.
Who's the clever clogs and whose brain needs a lot more training? All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. Just one of the many great lines that came from the feathery pen of Mr. William Shakespeare. In total, he wrote nearly 40 plays and 154 poems called sonnets, and over 400 years later, we're still reading them. Pretty impressive stuff, Will. Your poor hand must have really ached after all that writing now. Ouch! About 100 years later, another writer, a French geezer called Jean-Baptiste Vivien de Chateaubriand, spent 40 years perfecting just 2 measly plays. And if that weren't bad enough, just as he's on the point of finishing them off, his housekeeper only goes and mistakes the manuscripts for wrapping paper and puts the kibosh on his life's work. All gutted. Brainy, Shakespeare. Not so brainy, Jean-Baptiste.
Brain-Jitsu!
Tension in Brain-Jitsu dojo mounting, as now just 4 young hopeful remain to compete under watchful eye of Shihan. Cool Kobina, calmer than Japanese Zen garden on windless day. Steady Danielle, only girl left in competition and real contender for black belt.
I sort of overcame my fear and just went for it.
Raj, who nearly went out in last round, can he turn tables in next challenge? And assured Amin.
I'm more confident now. I'm not as nervous as I used to be.
Only 2 Brainy will make final test. Table of supreme focus, where must move ball with power of mind. Brain-Jitsu black brain belt is within their grasp, as it is time for... Level 5, red belt!
Now, if you're learning how to bull ride, then you might be interested to know that your new hobby is doing wonders for your old grey matter. exercising both the thinking part of the brain, the cerebrum, and the doing part, the cerebellum. You see, doing new things increases the flow of blood into your head, which keeps your brain cells topped up with the oxygen they need to perform at their best. So, in level 5, my Brainees are going to be challenged to learn new skills. Now, you can speed up how quickly the brain takes in new stuff. And this is what our Brainees are going to train for now.
The room of mental nourishment.
It's our Brainees' 4th visit to the room of mental nourishment, and for this brain training exercise, they're going to be really working their brains by learning something new.
Brain training. Juggle the 2 balls using one hand for as long as possible. Who wants to go first?
I think we should all go for it. Who do you think's really good?
I'm rubbish. I'm rubbish.
Our Brainees don't seem very confident, but this exercise needs to be taxing, so the thinking part of the brain and the doing part of the brain are equally pushed.
I have a feeling I'm going to break something.
I keep using my other hand.
Raj can't seem to stop rabbiting.
Yeah, but chop one and then chop the other one at the same time, so one.
How about, instead of talking about it, you actually concentrate on doing it, Raj? Training tip time. From, you've guessed it, Rabbiting Raj.
Tip, have confidence. Compliment each other. Oh, you're getting the hang of it.
I will compliment you if you compliment me.
You're trying as best as you can, but you need to have confidence in yourself.
That's a compliment and an insult rolled into one, Raj.
Hey Danielle, you're meant to juggle the ball, not eat it.
I'm not eating the ball.
Why don't you focus your energies on your juggling, Raj, and leave Danielle alone? Boosting your confidence really can help if you're learning something new. If you stay positive, tell yourself you can do it, you're much more likely to succeed at your new skill.
I think the most rubbish person at giving compliments was Danielle.
How am I supposed to give compliments when everybody's calling me rubbish? You don't need to rub it in my face all the time.
Raj said it.
You may think I'm rubbish at juggling balls, but we'll see how you cope in the next round.
So, steady Danielle has laid down the gauntlet to Raj. She may seem shy, but her understated confidence could well prove him wrong. Rabbiting Raj is naturally self-assured, but he'll have to find his focus if he's to succeed in the next challenge. Our 4 must now put their training to the test to learn a new skill for their red brain belt.
Mind maze.
To win red belt, Brainees must remain mentally confident as they learn new physical skill. Brainee must guide marble to end of maze on their helmet by tilting head using the screen in front of them as guide. But there is twist. Image they are seeing is in reverse. That means to go right, they must tilt left. What is more, Brainee is up against clock. Brainee with slowest time will be eliminated.
The tip for my Brainees in this next task is to remain calm and think positive thoughts. Giving in to frustration will only lessen their focus and slow them up. It's ladies first, as steady Danielle gets going. She's looking a little flustered for once, as Rabbiting Raj got to her. That's a dead end. Oh dear, she's right back at the start again. Use your training to stay focused and let your mind guide your body. At last, steady Danielle has regained her usual composure and it's paying off. She's finished, but was it fast enough to get the red and prove Raj wrong? Now it's assured Amin's turn. Staying positive is one thing, Amin, but you must find emotional and physical control to master the skill of the mind maze. Finally, Amin is concentrating, and it shows. But will that bad start have cost him the red brain belt? Now for Rabbiting Raj. Can he find the focus he was lacking in the training room? Raj! Getting frustrated only makes things worse. If you stay calm and concentrate, you will succeed in controlling both the thinking and doing part of your brain. Raj finally finishes, but he never really found his focus. Last to navigate the mind maze is Cool Kobina. He's straight out of the starting blocks. Kobina's using his training to stay calm. He's showing amazing control. Kobina's face, the picture of concentration. That was textbook. Now the results. Danielle, 41 seconds. Amin, 56 seconds. Raj, 1 minute 14 seconds. And Kobina, a staggering 28 seconds. He's one cool customer. So, Rabbitin Raj is out, and for once, he's speechless.
Walk of eternal regret.
It was really bad, like coming this far, going out right now. But someone had to go out, and I'm proud of myself. I think Danielle would do really well because she's really focused and steady.
So, with only 2 levels left, Danielle, Amin and Kobina stand proud in red.
I was quite focused in that game and I'm very relieved that I finally got the red belt.
In the training, I wasn't so sure of myself, but I pulled through. Must have been something in the biscuits.
Brain-Jitsu.
Level 6, prawn boat!
It's this level which will decide which 2 of my remaining Brainees will go on to battle it out
For the black belt.
Imagine you're performing a dance. As well as your moves to remember, there's the other dancer to think about, and there's loads of people watching you. It's remembering things under pressure like this that level 6 is all about.
It centres around 3 areas of the brain. The seeing part, the occipital lobes, the memory part, the temporal lobes, and the movement part, the cerebellum. To the max.
The room of mental nourishment.
With only 3 Brainees remaining, this penultimate brain training challenge is all about improving your memory.
Brain training. Memorize a sequence of objects.
Should we start at that end or this end?
I think start at that end.
Okay, do you want to do that bit first?
Marshmallows, drink, a hammer, a crocodile, a red cat.
So in this task, our 3 remaining red belt holders are exercising their occipital lobes, or seeing part of their brain, and their temporal lobes, the memory bank.
Really big glasses.
Crusty hand, water and biscuits. Do you want to have a go at remembering them first?
With a bowl of marshmallows, the drink, the hammer, the crocodile, the red cabbage.
You're doing really well so far, halfway through it, just a little bit more.
The rubber chicken.
Come on, you can do it.
The wand, the scissors. Oh, I missed out the rat.
Just one mistake is pretty impressive, Kobina, but here's the training tip.
Tip. Create a story linking the objects together.
Should we start doing it together? Should we all do like one bit? I'll do the beginning from this side, okay? One day someone was drinking some water and eating biscuits when the biscuits went out. So they went to the shop. They used their hand to ring the bell.
Memory tests like this are a great way of training your brain. Why not create a story to memorise all of your classmates in alphabetical order?
Along with a frog and some red cabbage and an alligator.
Alright, who's going to try it this time with the story as well?
I'll try it.
Okay.
There was a guy who was having some water and biscuits, and they decided to go to the shop. They used their crusty hand to call the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper came. They were angry with him for being so late, so they turned him into some scissors.
I think that you did really well, but try to fasten it up next time.
So, Cool Kobina did well in the training. Will it see him through to the final? Steady Danielle did okay, but she'll have to pick up the pace if she's to succeed. And assured Amin didn't get to test his memory. Will it cost him the brown belt? There's only one way to find out, as our three Brainees now put their memory training to the test to secure their place in the final.
Super Memory Dizzy Dash.
Brainee is spin round and round on dizzy wheel, total of 10 times. Task is to use all power of focus to memorize 5 zoomed-in picture in front of them. Then race against clock to cross balancing beam and collect full-size version of same image from 10 hanging above them. Then they must arrange in order that they have seen from the wheel. When Brainee is happy with selection, hit gong to stop clock.
My tip for the Brainees is to keep focused on the main objective and use their training to link the 5 images together.
Our final 3 brave the wheel to compete for their brown brain belt and for a chance to triumph over the table of supreme focus. Time to spin. Will their memory training help our Brainees ignore the effects of the wheel and memorise the images? The order they're looking for is at the bottom of the screen. Steady Danielle loses her balance straight away. Oh, the irony. The dizziness seems to have really confused her because she's trying to leave the beam with only 2 pictures in her hands. So the she-hand sends her back. You need 5, Danielle. Danielle was a little slow in the training, and the same seems to be true here. It's like she's so distracted by the dizziness, she's forgotten she's against the clock. This is the ultimate test of distraction for our Brainees. Not only are they under pressure as they race against the clock, but they have to fight the dizziness to collect the 5 full-size images of the zoomed-in pictures they've just seen and arrange them in the exact order they first appeared. Every image they get wrong means a 5-second penalty. Lots of indecision here for Danielle. She has clearly let the dizziness distract her and seems frustrated. But has it cost her the brown? Now for assured Amin. Amin didn't test his memory in the training, so how will he fare now? He's certainly taken his time deciding which to pick. Tick-tock, Amin! The dizziness has definitely distracted him. It's like he's just picked any 5 he could see. Don't forget that this challenge decides which 2 Brainees will go through to the final round, the table of supreme focus. You won't find the answers up there, Amin. He definitely struggled with the order there, as he just let his place on the table slip through his fingers. Now for cool Kobina. Kobina did well in the training and has been calm and collected throughout his time in the dojo. Once again, he's not getting flustered, but taking it one cool step at a time. Backwards walking on the beam. Good brain and good balance. Impressive. Don't forget that this is the order Kobina is looking for. He seems a little uncertain about the boat and banana. But after a final pause to double check, he's finished and it looks like a full house to me. But whose dizziness has cost them their place in the final? Time for the results. Danielle, 1 minute 50, plus 4 penalty points. That's 2 minutes 10 seconds in total. Amin, 1:42 and a maximum 5 penalty points. 2 minutes 7 in total. Danielle's place in the final hangs on Kobina's time. 1 minute 55 seconds and no penalties, which means it's 3 in a row for cool Kobina and steady Danielle is out.
Walk of eternal regret.
If I could do that challenge again, I would focus more on the pictures and not just let it spin past me without a second glance. I think Kobina is going to win the black belt.
So, with only one level to go, it leaves just Amin and Cool Kobina to wear their brown brain belts in preparation for the final.
I saw I had most of them wrong, but they actually turned out to be right. It was just a gut feeling.
I just heard the results and I was just so happy that I wasn't out.
Brain-Jitsu!
8 young hopefuls arrived at Brain Training Dojo to fight for Brain-Jitsu Black Brain Belt. As challenges got tougher, Brainees got fewer. One even went out, came back, went out again. But one by one have been eliminated until just 2 remain. Cool Kobina, who is win last 3 challenges and seems to be one to beat.
My name is actually very good, so he might be a big threat.
And assured Amin, who is placed well throughout dojo.
Kobina's really good as well, so he might win.
But can Underdog take lead in final challenge? Oh, let's find out. Level 7. Black Belt!
So, this is it. Between my 2 remaining Brainees and the Black Belt stands Brain-Jitsu's ultimate challenge. A mental duel that is head-to-head in every sense. The battlefield? A table. But not just any table. For this, my friends, is the table of supreme focus, where our 2 Brainees will attempt to move a ball across the table using only the power of their mind. By getting this far, they've already demonstrated mental control under many different types of pressure. But now, they must learn to focus their minds by entering a state of total calm. To prepare them, my 2 finalists will need to get into the zone.
Room of mental nourishment.
So, it's down to the last 2. Brown brain belt holders Cool Kobina and Amin have one last chance to train their brains to win the black. In this final room of mental nourishment, they must bring together all the training they have received in the dojo to achieve the ultimate focus.
Brain training. Mentally prepare yourself for the final task. Don't let the sounds put you off.
So, our 2 finalists have to block out the noises and focus only on finding inner calm and concentration.
This is weird.
Very weird.
Amin seems a little distracted by the sounds. Maybe the training tip will help him find his focus.
Tip: visualize and focus on somewhere you feel happy and calm.
I'm confident about going against Kobina.
He might be a big threat.
Cool Kobina has won the last 3 challenges and has been consistently calm and focused. Can he keep his composure under the pressure of the final? Assured Amin seems less focused, but will he master his grey matter when it matters the most? Let's find out. To survive the table of supreme focus and win the black brain belt, our Brainees must now put all their brain training to the test.
Table of supreme focus.
Rules are simple. Each Brainee must push ball to the opponent's end of table using only power of mind. Sensors in Brainees' headbands measure brainwaves. This is converted into electrical signal, which moves ball. More focused mind, stronger signal, and faster ball will travel. See how Brainees are doing on this readout. 2 lines represent each player's brainwaves. Lower the line, more concentrated their mind.
To make sure this is the test of all tests, our Brainees must win the best of 3 rounds. So, this is the big one. Our 2 finalists must use all their brain training to enter their zone of absolute focus if they are to succeed. This is the reason they came to the dojo. This is the moment they've been training for. The she hand starts them off and the mind race is on. Cool Kobina off to a flying start. You can see on the computer readout that his low black line is showing a very focused mind. Kobina has sailed through the first round. He's achieved astounding focus, and Amin didn't stand a chance. Can he turn the tables in the second round? Cool Kobina's showing real mental mastery again with that flat, low black line. Assured Amin's green line isn't that much higher, but his brain waves just aren't strong enough to overtake Kobina's. That's it. It's a walkover for Cool Kobina. He's shown unbelievable focus and really used his training to the max to prove himself a true master of the mind and worthy winner of the black belt of Brain-Jitsu.
Winning the black belt makes me feel extremely happy. I feel that all my training's paid off.
Glory for one brings disappointment for another. Amin fought valiantly, but now he must leave the dojo.
Walk of eternal regret.
I feel really disappointed, but Kobina deserved to win because he tried really hard. But if I could do it one more time, I would be more focused and more relaxed than I was this time.
So, Amin almost won, but it's a triumph for Cool Kobina. He's remained calm and collected through all 7 levels of intense brain training, and a perfect performance against Amin in the final challenge shows that he is indeed worthy to wear the black brain belt of Brain-Jitsu.
Our journey has come to an end. Another Brainee has proven themselves worthy to wear the Brain-Jitsu black belt. But while Brain-Jitsu might represent the most extreme form of brain training, its philosophy can be shared by all. Each and every one of you has it in your power to grow your mind. All it takes is dedication and practice. This has been